Well, hello everybody, welcome back to episode 204 of my Let's Play Pillars of Eternity on IVATOPia. Okay, we're going to help him in a minute in there, but first, this one spoke to us, so maybe we should have a chat to this one.
Say, I don't suppose you've seen any mysterious old buildings in the mountains lately, have you?
The Umras wear an assortment of bangles, bands, cuffs and chains as thick as armour. She watches you with a raised eyebrow and eyes gleaming with mirth. You mean Dungeon's Battery?
No, but I've heard that name a lot around here. I'm looking for the Abbey of the Fallen Moon. It's an obscure temple dedicated to Andra.
You're looking for the Abbey?
I'm a gift bearer. My job is to gather tokens of things people want forgotten and surrender them to the Lady of Lament.
Ooh! She's got the stuff that he wants, I bet you.
Best place to do that is the Abbey of the Fallen Moon.
Oh.
Anything that represents a moment or a memory someone wishes to leave behind. Love notes, awkward family heirlooms,
See?
bad poetry, the kinds of things you want to forget.
That, isn't it?
I might be here a while. Half the villagers have never heard of the Abbey, and the ones that have, no one knows where it is. So I'm trying to think of this as an extended holiday, in a remote mining village that smells like fish.
Got business in the region, we could travel together.
You won't regret it. I've got a lovely singing voice.
Well,
I like her already.
You can stay at home for now. We'll work on you a lot later. Okay, so she wasn't to do with that. Okay, I'm gonna check this out for him. Somewhere in time such as it's to talk, mace, and silhouettes. Negative portion. Okay, it's just a big place. Okay, not too bad. Good, good, good. Very small. Good, good, good. I need to talk to Shieldman, other souls. There she is. Let's chat with you. Lovely chatting.
Ready when you are.
Let me talk to him. What the? Shieldsman, shield spell weaver. My phone will vibrating. That's good. A young man dressed in sturdy leathers glares at you. The caresses in his face tan despite the scarce sunlight of the region. Suffered a slight twitch as you... I bet the stuff's in like these, if you steal it, if you won't give it us. I've got nothing for you. Speak with louder if you must. He turns away, his nose wrinkled. Okay. Veins course under this woman's pale skin like icy fishes yet. When she speaks, her voice flows warm and soothing. Elder welcomes you into her embrace. Her features soften with compassion. We're here to ease the pain of your past, ready to take your burdens. With a thin smile, she nods. If you'll let the goddess help you with the hardship, of course. I want to ask you about Urgon's heirloom. Tell me about Urgon. Heard what worshippers of Baron visit seriously. The dwarf already asked. We gave him the console he needed. Slight irritation sharpens her tone. She seems to catch herself, modulating her voice back to a pleasant timbre. And naturally, we'll do what we can for you too. Ask what you will. Urgon wants his medallion back. So you have something else. She brings her hands together and nods. Ah, Urgon, how often we let the shadows of the past become a burden even to others. The medallion, it weighs on Urgon's mind. You're kind to help, but what he really needs is to cast away those memories. Is it not for him to decide? He's changed his mind. As a priest, you must listen. No, right of appeal then. How convenient. He's lost everything. How can you take away the one thing left of his past? Not for him to decide? He did. He understood the souls that... Well, he's changed his mind. That the goddess can give to those like him. It was explained to him that many have second thoughts, but one does not withdraw something offered to a goddess. In time, the memories fade, and they come to see the wisdom of their original pledge. He belongs... Oh, crap, please I can do this, because there's a lot of things there. He belongs to... His belongings, his past, now rest in Almond's realm, to be forgotten, so that the wounds of his soul may heal. This is the will of the goddess. Ooh, cruel. The will of mortals or gods has never stopped me before. Let's suppose Urgon has moved on. Tell me where his helm is. I know what the village leader would have to say about that. He hasn't, and that's the point, crosses her arms. Besides, you have no authority here. I see there's no change in mind. I wonder what the village leader has to say about that. You think we don't act in accordance with the local customs? The village knows we're here to help the unfortunate like Oregon. They trust us. That's for a long time. Flash of colour invades the prince's pale skin. I see there is no discern in you, and you seem, she glances at you over, a person of will. Very well. The heirloom was taken by Urkin, chosen gift bearer among us, to be cast away as an offering to Oregon. Only he knows where it is. That's him. She pauses and looks at you intensely. You could ask him yourself, but he's on a trek through the mountains. Isn't it him? Dugan's battery. Oh, yes, so we do need to go Dugan's. It's not him then, is it? If you run into Elson, tell him he has urgent duties to attend. Here. Tell me about the gift bearer. It's hard to believe that only gift bearers know where urgent offerings are cast anyway. Let me ask you something, gift bearer. He said has business near Dungeon Battery. Those mountains are dangerous. If you insist upon carrying out this request of Urgen, then that's where I'll search for answers. It's hard to believe that only gift bearers know where Urgen offerings are to cast away. Is it? Our goddess frees us from our earthly burdens. It's best if only one of us knows where they are taken. At least we all end up suffering under their weight. Let me ask you something else. Tell me about Urden. Orders the goddess of the redemption, deep like an ocean and gentle as a mother. She is here to relieve her children of their darkest burdens. We came here to aid the village, to heal the wounds of the past, the feasters in their souls. Festus. Order was the goddess of loss and mourning, not redemption. That's the priest crosses her arms and shifts away. Common not notion. Others may believe so, but the goddess mysteries are profound. Her true power lies in redeeming your loss and regret. I want to know about the gift bearers. Gift bearers do Oren's most valued work. They carry the mantle burdens of unfortunate souls into her embrace, so the goddess may help them forget. I heard that worships of Baron visited you recently. Little happens around here that doesn't end in the mouths of villages, but we're obliged to assist everyone regardless of their faith. A group of women came to us. Their leader wanted to know of Duncan's battery. I obliged and pointed them in that direction. Okay, two things sealed there now. They left us quickly as they arrived, which didn't make us any less concerned about their true intentions. This place grows dangerous enough already. Farewell. Here we... Yeah, so you're not the guy. Okay. Come on, everyone.
Just say the word.
We have an idea where it is now. We know where we're going. I still kind of want to go to the forest first, though. Before we go to battery, I think. Oh, we also need to talk to the mayor, don't we? Who are you? As you step inside, the heavy wooden door of the temple slams shut behind you. You hear someone bearing it from the other side. Borrowing it. What? Sounds like the priestess have engaged in an aggravated conversation. You get the sense that they are discussing you, but you're also certain that the door is too thick to eavesdrop, though. Through there may be another place nearby where you could stand. Okay.
Not a problem.
Can't believe this. The wooden shutters of the temple's window close tight, muffled, a set of voices coming from within the building. You can't quite make sense of a murmur, but crackling as shutting open would likely help. Continue. A rusty iron latch holds the window shutters closed. With care, you should be able to fasten it without being noticed. Listen with your ears against the shutter. Unfasten the latch. You carefully begin to lift the latch from its metal hook. Halfway there, the rusty iron resists with a screech. You freeze, listen to the voices, and hopes the priest didn't hear you. The conversation continues interrupted. Phew! Push the latch open. Pour some oil on the latch. Listen with your ears again. Pour some on the latch. You grab the latch and apply just the right amount of oil, nudging the metal until rust gives way without sound. Carefully, you pull the window shutter open enough to let the voices flow through. You hear a man speak in his tone, irritated. You do that? Hope the mountains will do it? What if... His sentence cuts off as if the man was speaking to all sides of the room. Propose? He tells them instead. What then? You have lost an item oil. Huh? You recognise Lauren's voice responded. Why would he? And with all those dangers near the battery, our gift buyer won't delay. I expect the man interrupts her. You always expect. Look where that's taken us. A dying village. Orgs at the walls. Irrigan's not back yet. And now I have to do his pair. His voice drops and seethes, muffling what he has to say. Do his pain? His plan? After a moment, Lavin replies, "Do you think I wanted this? That I couldn't know in advance?" A pause and shows his tension growing until the priestess' voice cuts it in half. "We can't wait for him. We must fish out the last batch quickly after that we'll decide." Batch of what? What the fuck is going on? The man responds in a broken voice, barely audible. "You only distinguish the last words. In the Rushwood Pond. I'll go." The exchange seems to end cautiously. You step away from the window of Oberyn's temple. Huh. Okay, interesting. I think we got somewhere else to go, people, before we talk to the mayor. Oberyn's Pond. Find a gift bearer or search the waters of Rusted Pond. Oh, it's a choice! Seriously? I kind of want to do both, but I think he's hot on a trail, so... Russia's Pond, okay. Save. Brussels Wood. It's got to be where we're heading. We're going to chat with you quick, weren't we?
Oh, it's working! Yes! I can't believe it, it's really...
The woman looks at you, disappointed expression on her face. In her hands is a large rectangular box covered in strange dial, so it knows what's working. I get that reaction a lot. Expected someone else.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so rude. I'm Ista. I heard we have you to thank for clearing out the ogres.
You're welcome.
I'm glad Stalwart survived. It would have been a disappointing trip up here otherwise.
If I actually looking for you're
My
holding.
ore-locating divination tool. Well, that's what it will be. I have to calibrate it. Right now it seems to think you're a copper deposit.
Wow.
My Animancer contacts did suggest that a particular strong soul essence might interfere.
Fine.
I'm more interested in minerals
Studies
in any
you.
case.
Maybe I do have a strong soul. What are you looking for?
I suppose that's possible. It's not exactly what I'm looking for, unfortunately.
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to recreate the instruments that first led the Parkland dwarves to this mountain. This is my latest prototype.
Shows the metal box.
Centuries ago, dwarves carrying tools just like this one followed their readings to what is now the battery. If I can recreate their work, then I may be able to find ore deposits elsewhere. I was hoping to test it, but my arrival was delayed by word of the ogre attack. I haven't been able to find anyone to venture up the mountain since.
Got a map for you.
Really? That'd be wonderful. I just have to adjust the device, you see.
Hands me swiftly over the box, adjusting knobs and
It
dials.
should point you toward metal deposits. We already know the battery rests on some rich veins, but I was hoping to get a reading of the surrounding mountainside.
Okay.
If you can follow the readings to ore and bring back a sample, I can use it to refine the device. Thanks ever so much for this.
Hands you the box. Okay. We also need to find a thingy in this village, but he's heading that way, so we'll get after him quick.
Me and Sledge are thinking about heading down, joining a caravan over to Dawning.
Dawning? What for? You like your ogres bigger?
We'd have work at least, and I'm damn sick of fish.
Trader Farah must have hit the same weather as coming to the village. Trader Farah must be hit the same way. Okay. We'll come back to the village and we'll finally talk to the mayor in a bit. The whole reason we came here to begin with. Okay, so this the pond. So I'm saying Rustwood. Pond. What? I think that's something you want else to click into. Nothing happens. I think it's that. I bet he's there. And then we'll go to Thingy Forest on the way back. Unless something takes us there, then we'll go and look for the gift guy. Okay. Chapatni girls. Pond. Voila. Go. We'll follow them quick. Oh, before we get there, actually, I haven't leveled something of a divvy. Okay. Survival should be the best for you. Oh, actually, go back. I can add something to mechanics. Nah, I'll keep it the way it is. Okay. Territory. Wound bearer would be good. Anything to help heal your pet more or help the pet? What's this? Mimics a chance's ability to summon skeletons, for it cannot be used until some time. Ooh, get some skeletons too. Inspiration mark. Fast wounded shot. The ranger's animal companion gains improved defense against charm, confusion, and okay. against. Okay. That'd be quite good. I was hoping it would do something that pushes, like, its defense, like physical defense up. Charm, Dominic, fusing attacks minus 5 seconds. Prime Bane. I go with it. Helps the dog, doesn't it? The cat, sorry, the dog. Okay. It should be on the way. Let's see what this is about, so we followed him basically. I knew there was something here before. There it is, the hole. So what's he doing? As you walk towards a frozen pond, a figure appears through the mist, kneeling down next to the hole in the ice. He picks up a large chest and throws it into the water without hesitation. That's the stuff. Figure looks around, you glimpse a face you've seen before. One of Levin's acolytes. He pulls a hood over his head and throws a leather bag over his shoulder. Now looking back, he walks away in the direction of Stower Village. He's thrown the island there. While the water is visible. Cloudy. There's a C there. I was just reading Take the C away loudly. Cloudly. The water is visible through a large hole cut through the thick ice. It's a larger than fish hole, wider than a broadstone. Stirred the surface of the water laps. So good job I chased him. I wouldn't have got here. Against the layered ice, you reach out to test the water. It nips at your fingers with every ripple, quickly numbing your hand after a few seconds. Inspect the area. Look through the water to the bottom of the pond. The water swirls and slowly and nearly... quite? What? You attempt to see through the murk, but can make out nothing particular. Inspect the area. Look through the water to the bottom of the pond. Dive in. Who will dive in? Oh, crud. Buckling against the elements required not met. You have Alpha dive in. Consider my options. Inspect the area first. Carefully inspect your surroundings. Animal tracks are plain for, but what appears to be footprints of Keith are also present near the hole. Looking closer into the hole, you notice a jagged ring of frost. So its walls, it has been rebroken perhaps more than once. Water to bottom. Inspect the area. Dive in. Search. Oh, so that's if we had that. You have a dive in. Something's going to be high to do this. I'm thinking survival, don't you? Can I leave come back? Where can I see my stats? I want the stats section. Basically, when you level up on that section. Dexterity rest. Here. So I'm thinking the person with the best survival or athletics will be best. Wouldn't you say? I don't think stealth would matter to it. Because it's going to take one of these numbers and it's going to see how well we do, isn't it? Law's not going to matter. Mechanics ain't. It's going to be survival and your ability to run. So who's the best out of both? So I have a 9. Not very good survival. Nope. Best survival. Okay, so best stat. Who's got the best overall? 9-6. 10-6. Ooh. So because of survival, you just beat me. Actually, we're the same. We're just swapping it. Oh, I'm a little bit 9-1, and you are 10-7. Well, actually, overall, you got the best. If it's a mixture of two. If it's a mixture of just one or the other, then you're not the best. I think you. So let's save. Save 53. Actually, it'll be 90 minutes. Next, we'll attempt this. So, I think I'm going to go with him because I think it's in between the two stats. I've got it saved, so I can always swap to me or Thingy, who's better at the other one. But anyway, see you next time. I've been IVATOPIA, like, good stuff, and see you next week. Have a great day out there. If you haven't already, subscribe. Bye, bro.